To this story now, and the ANC says it has re-looked at its step-aside guidelines, and going forward, no party official will be allowed to accept a nomination for any position while they're affected by the rule.
This following the controversial election of corruption-accused Zandile Gumede in eThekwini and murder-accused Mandla Msibi. The ANC says documented guidelines will now be made available.
And as you're probably aware, the party NEC met on Sunday and Monday this week.
We realize that in the past weeks there has been debates in the public arena about members of the ANC who had stepped aside but accepting to be nominated or accepting nomination. So the NEC had to re-look at that issue again. After a debate in the NEC, we then agreed that when a member has stepped aside voluntarily, he or she should not make himself or herself available to be elected in positions. And this could be in a BEC, in an REC, PEC, or even in the NEC. So the decision was taken just to close that gap, because comrades would say, look, well, the document doesn't say we shouldn't accept. So now we've made it explicit.
Meanwhile, the ANC's policy conference is set to be held in July, and the party says it's all systems go.
The normal meeting of the NEC will be in June. However, we felt that there were urgent issues that the NEC needed to deal with. One of them was the issue of policy papers. As you are aware, that the ANC is going to have a policy conference in July of this year, end of July. So there are a number of policy documents that I'll talk to later that we had to go through, because we had felt that before the documents are distributed to branches, they should be discussed by the NEC. So that was one reason why we had this special meeting.
Meanwhile, ANC Women's League President Badabile Dlamini is set to appear before the party's Integrity Committee.
Dlamini was convicted of perjury last month for lying under oath during a 2017 inquiry into the social grants debacle at SASSA. The party says the Integrity Commission will decide on her fate.
On the issues affecting Comrade Batabile, the president of the Women's League, the task team recommended that that matter should be handled by the officials of the ANC, so they didn't deal with it. The officials of the ANC then mandated me to deal with the matter and have discussion with Comrade Batabile. Following our engagement with Comrade Batabile, she has agreed she will present herself voluntarily to the Integrity Commission of the ANC, and she will abide by the decision that will come out of that. So she has not been forced to go and appear. She has agreed herself that she is going there to present herself. We have agreed in the NEC that this is a matter that should not be delayed. So I have already returned to the Integrity Commission to deal with the matter speedily, so that we can bring this matter to rest.
We should note, of course, that the ANC's Women's League has now officially been disbanded by the ANC. So she's no longer really president of the Women's League because it's been disbanded.